Everybody. What y'all doing? It is Motivational Monday. I think I said 8:30. Hope I said 8:30. What y'all doing? It's 8:30. Come on in and let it begin. Up in here. Hello. What's going on, people? How you feeling? Lovely peaches. What's going on? Tabitha, Myrna, Rachel, Dominguez. What's up? Maria, Hermina, Anaz, Lakeisha. We winning out, yeah. That's right. We're going to speak some truth. Yesterday, Gucci. What's going on? What's going on, everybody out there? Come on, y'all. Let's do the roll call. You daggone right, we winning. It's another week, too. From Illinois, San Antonio, Norman. Enrique. What's up, Enrique? What's up, Gucci? Chilling. Peaches over here with me. What's going on, Peaches? Washington Street, Maria from ATL. ATL in the house. What up, Win? What's up, champ? You know DC say that's how we say it. Say champ. Tampa, be more. LA, what's going on from Wales in the UK? So you got 40 acres. 40 acre Sally, okay. Jeff in Ohio. Tony in the nail shop. Go ahead, put your nail shop on display. Go ahead, put it on display. Y'all ready for the day? Flo Rida. Memphis in the house. Up in here. We doing it from all over, ain't we? Tony said, I'm doing it from the nail shop. From the nail shop, though. So you read mine from New York. Just believe. Alabama, Lady Red Pen. There we go. Alabama. Tanita from Florida. New York. Ilion, New York. Syria, Nas from Syria. What's up, Joanna? Myrna Liz. Hey, I love the smile, Myrna. Yeah, that's right. I'm asking y'all what y'all doing. There you go, Lakeisha. That's right. A blessed life. Say you going out of Arizona. Detroit in the house. Y'all ready for this motivation tonight? You know it. You know this. And you know this. We're going to talk about something motivational up in here. That's right. That's what it is. It's Monday. We starting our week out. And it's nothing like getting your week started right. You know? It's nothing like coming out here and getting your week started right. Some positive energy. Just feel some feel-good energy. Start this week out. How about that? I'm with all that, people. I'm with all that. I'm with all of that. Helped y'all a little bit, Myrna. I'm sorry, Hermina. I'm trying to get to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, y'all. It's all about getting us all over this hump. It's about getting us all over the hump, people. You think about what's going on out here every day. I mean, y'all check this out. So right now, everybody's dealing with the we dealing with this COVID situation, and life has changed. How many people have noticed that life has changed? I'm not going to say it's completely the opposite of what it was, but it has changed. Everything is different. Everything is different. It was weird. I think I was out somewhere the other night. It was on the weekend. And it's just weird. Like when you go to restaurants now, it's set up differently, and it's different, and it's not different in a good way. What's up, Carly from Australia? Yeah, that's right. The wait is over. That's right. Skipping tables and all kind of stuff, Hey, Todd, that's what I'm trying to do with them. Knock them out. There you go. You got 40 acres. Hey, that's right. That's right. Nothing but good thoughts. Today we thinking good thoughts. And that's really what this the Motivational Monday is all about. It's all about reconditioning our thinking. It's basically it's a way of brainwashing. It's really brainwashing. We got to reprogram our minds in a way that we don't just become triggered by everything that's negative. It's so many negative triggers out here. It's so many negative triggers out here that it's so easy to just be triggered by something negative. You turn on social media, it's either something crazy, somebody fighting. It's like this. Have y'all seen the movie The Golden Child? Where Eddie Murphy is in the movie, and it's about a little kid that they had to keep the little kid. He was the golden child, and they had to keep him surrounded by evil at all times in order to corrupt him. And that's how I feel that, we are as empaths. That's how I feel, we're being done. We're just surrounded by so much evil at all times. It's like you got to deal with the situation with the narcissist. And then on top of that, you're dealing with just everyday life. You're dealing with everyday life out here. So, it's time for us to just reprogram. Let's reprogram, get our minds right. We starting this week out, Yeah, I know I'm in the DMV, so, it started out with the rain this week. Still a beautiful day, So he was discarded in January for the COVID. That's right, spiritual STDs. You right about that. You are right about that. Anything y'all want to touch on before we get into the positive motivation? Anything, any topic? What topic do y'all want to talk about today? Anything in particular? How's everybody feeling? Come on. What y'all doing? So you was engaged, you completely got blocked and ghosted them. Woo, yes. After you get out of it, man, good gracious. After you get out of it, and after you have gone through it, you get out of it, you're just in a totally different place. How do you stay strong? You have to have positive triggers in your life. You have to have positive triggers. When you don't have positive triggers, you start to get weak. You start to get out there and feeling like, what's going on? What's wrong? And sometimes we get lost. It's easy to get lost. Love and positivity from Australia. Thanks, Matthew. From what do they call it? The down under over there. Lovely Peach said, I'm loving me over here. New car, everything. Good gracious. Hey, Peaches, you winning. Peaches says she don't win got a new car. She just got new everything. There you go. What's up, Ellie? I'm good. I'm good over here. Feeling incredible. LE from the UK, what's happening? Hey, look here. I'll be over there in November. I told you I'm gonna be over there in November, man. We got a lot going on in November in London. Absolutely, man. We working on something real big over in London in November. I want everybody to know, once I get this book release, you know, I'm telling y'all, I'm coming to see every last one of you. I'm coming to your city. Y'all gonna be like, he was in my city and the city next to me. Everywhere. That's right. What's up, DeRico? Ricardo. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll be over there. We got some nice things popping over there. You know, I'm trying to hit everybody's city. Daggone right. That's right. We're gonna hit everybody's city. You know, what's up, Chi-Town? Tia, how you doing? Brian said, why do I struggle with the thinking I do enough? And the reasons that she left, she complained about the lack of dates and stuff. She cooked clean. I'm confused as hell. She got a new boyfriend now. Hey, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, we beat up on ourselves so much, y'all. That's a lot of what we're dealing with. A lot of us are dealing with just how much we have beat up on ourselves and how much of that stuff that we blame ourselves for. We really blame ourselves. And think about this. You know, just like, you know, while you were with that person, you were doing everything that you could possibly do. You were thinking of different things that you could do to make that situation a better situation. There was nothing else you could do. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing. It was nothing you could do. I promise you, there's nothing you could do. If you think that you could make one of those manipulators happy and keep them happy, woo, it can't happen. Say you recently let one back in your life because it's so funny. Finally see his desperation, lack of respect for others. Man, I tell you what, Ashley, you're going to see that disrespect turn into disrespect for you. Yeah, they start out disrespecting others, but it's going to come back to you. It's a reason y'all broke up. Uniquely Ray, what's up, New York City? You're going to see that they're going to bring that disrespect right back to you. It always comes back to you. You say, why is the relationship with the narc any different? Because it's like you dealing with night and day, DJ. You talking about somebody who's totally dysfunctional. Yeah, but I might as well ask. It seems like when I was with the narc, it seems like he used intimacy as a tool to keep me in control. Is that a thing? Well, yeah, that's one of the things. Super life, that's one of the things that they use. You know, they're going to use intimacy, sex, they're going to, usually they deprive you of intimacy to control you though. They deprive you of sex and intimacy. It's all about control with them, getting supply from you. That's right. Your insecurities. Does it come back to the transitional supply too? Hey, Myrna, it come back to everybody. A narcissist looks at everybody like you're on their team, people. You're on their team. So they're not going to cut you from the team. They just bringing different people into play at different times. That's all. But no, nobody got fired or nobody got cut from the team. Now, I don't know why you want to sit on the bench and wait for your turn to be back on the field again. Shawan, they don't love or care about you in a relationship. Nah, they don't have that capacity. So she was with a dude for a week later after the breakup. Guess what, Brian? She wasn't with the dude a week later, bruh. She been with that dude for a long time. You just found out about the dude. That's all. By the time you get the notification that you lost that starting spot, they have been training the person that you think is the new supply. It's just the one they pulled off the bench, but that's just the person that has been newly promoted into the starting position. But he's been there for a long time, partner. Nah, ain't nothing new. They not just going out today. Oh, I met a nice person today. I'm leaving. I'm going home and leave my person I've been with. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. It's a buildup to that. That person has to be trained and everything. And they have to show that they're not just talking. And a lot of times, believe it or not, people, the narc always makes a pick of somebody that that lies just like they do. There you go, SS. They looking for any door to re-enter. What's up, Mystique? Say he travels almost an hour to see you. Maybe he feel like something special, but then he go see his ex at midnight after spending out. Hey, Rosie. Narcissism. There's nothing new about that. That's what they do. That's what they do. They lie, cheat, steal, repeat. It's like a washing machine. If a narc was a washing machine, this cycle would be love bomb, lie, cheat, steal, repeat. Marion, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Say you cuss your narcissist out during the final discard. And I care look as messed up as her. I was worth it. Say I never liked anyone in her circle anyway. There you go. Let them go, man. Let them go. That's man, I tell you. I know that's easy to say though. Because for real people, when I'm talking to you, I get it. I get it. I know that is a difficult thing to do, to discard and to start over, and you don't want to go through all of that. That is a headache. Say you never thought he had a long-term relationship, but figured it out. Say once he brought it up with the evidence, you filed for divorce. Woo! I'm gonna tell you, people. My girl dropped a bombshell on the Friday night happy hour last week, though. Man, that's scary. That's scary, though. It's scary that you cannot, that all of the freedom to be in a good relationship has changed. You in a relationship nowadays, it's like, man, you scared. You like, oh my goodness, you praying you not with a narc the whole time. You pray this don't just turn into something crazy and whoo, man, yeah, this thing is difficult. But you know what, people? We're going to just keep on doing what we do. We're going to keep exposing these narcs. We say, DJ, man, I got 30 bona fide years dealing with different narcs, man. 30 of them, okay? 30 years. And I'm saying that from an angle that I ain't sitting here bragging about it because really, that's way too long. Took your child support card and all the money off. Card left you with $7 and said, here, spend that if you want. Dang. Yeah, that's what they do. They don't care about the children. A narc, that's the thing about the narc too. They not really caring about your children. Not like you do. Said she had your food when she went on vacation. She visited my family down there and everything. Yeah, she visited your family just to play it off, champ. Just to play it. Narcs, the thing that you do, most of us don't understand about being manipulated and dealing with narcs is you don't understand why they do so much to get away with lying, cheating, and stealing. And you're like, why don't you just enjoy your life over there? Yeah, there ain't no fun in that part though. You got an SS, you got a birthday coming up? Man, I love to party too. So you've been down all day because you relapsed with your ex-narc last night. Whoa. Was doing so good, no contact. Yeah, that's the only thing, Ashley. When you go no contact for a little while, honestly, you get vulnerable. You become vulnerable because when that text come through and your heart start beating and they saying the right words and that thing get heated real fast. But don't worry about it because he gonna show you who he is and what he about soon enough. He'll be right back on your nerve. Don't even worry about it. You be right back across the fence like he ain't nothing. Say I was flawed, comical because he thought I would never leave him. Say you was gone though, didn't you, Keisha? Say Knox don't care about themselves. They damn sure don't care about nobody else. That's right. They don't care about the kids. They don't, man. They don't. They use the kids against you. The narc is going to use everything against you. Your children, you think they love the children because you love the children. And you're thinking, how does somebody not love their children? Easy. They abuse their children. And they mentally abuse them. They turn their children against everybody that they want to turn them against. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Any variation excludes them. Yeah, that's right. All rights away to the 3-0. Dang. See what I'm saying? Because they really don't want to be bothered. They really don't be bothered. People, I tell y'all, as this being into this type of work, you see a lot. What's your advice on being an older sibling and having to leave behind the younger ones? Wow. So-called mother. See what I'm saying, y'all? Has been trying to break you for years. So, Danielle, that's one thing that when you are living in a home with a mother that's a narc or a parent that's a narc, but I'm going to say a mother because a mother is always seemingly like home base. That's home base for you. That's the security blanket. Mom is always, even, because pops, just have a reputation sometimes for not being there. But mom is always the safety blanket. But when you're that child in the house and they can't break you, you become the outcast. It's like that parent is going to just continue to put that pressure. They're going to turn that pressure up, and they're going to make it so you're so uncomfortable that you want to leave, and it's like they're going to keep at you. They're going to just keep at you to try to break your spirit, and that's all it's really all about. They just want to break your spirit. They want to break you down. It's truly spiritual warfare. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, y'all. It is spiritual warfare. You got to have I'm going to tell you, I don't talk really religiously, but people, real talk, y'all, you got to be prayed up out here in these streets nowadays. It's a lot of wickedness out here. It's a lot of wickedness out here. It's a lot of wicked people out here. Yes, indeed. You better have that full armor on every single day, every day that you come out here, And it's hard to try to hold a family together. When I talk about like that family situation, I try to hold back sometimes because I know you can't really change. That's something you can't change. When it's a relationship, you can just say, man, I ain't dealing with them no more. But when it's a part of your family, You don't just get to sweep your family under the rug. You don't just get to be like, okay, you ain't my family member no more. Dang, so you got to reach out to her ex-husband though? Said you had to apologize. You had destroyed him. Just hard seeing her even getting a chance to be with somebody else. Bruh, so that's what y'all feel. Most of the time, people, y'all don't understand that trauma bond is the reason that you left with so much or so many different things that you do not understand at the end. There's no closure. So you're all automatically left wondering and you're triggered. But that the trauma bond, that's what really sinks into you and holds on to you when you're trying to get out of there. You're trying to get out of it. And you're wondering, you're trying to like, dang, what is going on? Why? Months later and stuff like that, you wonder, why can't I get past this? Why am I not able to shake this thing off of me? Super Life, you say, what's the trauma bond? Well, the trauma bond is it's the experience that you have when you meet the narcissist. The narcissist they trauma bond you by, well, you said, what is it? I guess in layman's terms, it's you think you're in love and that infatuation part, but that's really a trauma bond. You're bonded to the trauma that you're dealing with in that situation. And the trauma being someone who is always, just hot and cold. It's like they treat you good, then they stop. They treat you good, then they stop. Treat you good, then they stop. They treat you bad, then they stop. Treat you bad, then they stop. It's just a cycle that you're going through. And that cycle is a trauma to you because your emotions are everywhere. You feel good, then it stops. Then you feel bad, then it stops. And then you start believing that if you take this bad, then eventually it'll turn good again. You understand what I'm saying? It eventually you'll start putting up with more and more and more bad. And before you know it, you're sitting there dealing with all this bad and you're just waiting. Well, okay, when do I get to feel good again? When do I get to feel? And you're waiting on it. Your body has gotten used to it. Your mind has gotten used to it. Now you don't even understand it. But after the relationship is over or the entanglement is over, your body is still craving that interaction, that craziness, that good, that bad, that good, the bad. You're still craving it and you don't even understand it. You're like, man, I'm out of this. But the thing that frees you up from it is once you start to understand the process, once you start to understand what was done to you, and really once you start to admit to yourself the truth in the situation, that you did the best that you could, you gave this person everything that you had good intentions, you had the best of intentions, and you were wrong about that person. That's all it is. You were wrong. Once you start to break that down, you will start to feel yourself. It will start to free you because the truth really does make you free. And just accepting the fact that this is truly who this person is. Once you start to accept who that person truly is, that's it. That's when you start to feel better. When you no longer are hoping that this person is going to change. Because a lot of times that's a part of that trauma bond. You're hoping in the back of your mind, you're saying, man, I don't need them. I don't want that person. I don't this. I'm good. I'm all. But at the end of the day, you're not good. You really wanted that relationship to work. At the end of the day, you not only did you want the relationship to work, but you wanted the relationship to be a good relationship. That's the reason you were there. You were there because you believed that you could relationship with that person and have a loving relationship. That's it. It was all about, just all of your fantasies coming true and you meeting and being with someone that really was getting into you, being with someone that you really felt this is love. I get a chance to express my love. I can love this person as hard as I want to. I found it. I found it. None of us got into these situations thinking, oh my God, what is this? I know I don't get to love this person. I got to protect myself. I got to watch because they lying to me. They cheating on me. They're doing this and that. None of us got into this for that. Nobody. And no, I'm not going to say nobody gets into it for that because a narc does get into it for that. But we came, the empath, we came into the relationship with the thought in the mind that this person is going to love me. They're going to respect me. We're going to have a great relationship. We're going to give one another. We're going to pamper one another. We're going to do nice things. We're going to live this incredible life together. That's what we all thought. That's what we all bargained for. Well, it was we just picked somebody that had no intention. They projected that on us, and that's what we're dealing with a lot of times. They project things on you. They do a lot of future faking. They future fake with you, and next thing you know, you thinking you in love, just because they told you, yeah, I really want to be I want this kind of family one day. And I want that. They'll put those things out there and we really will sit there and pay attention and think and believe that this is really what they want. And it's not really what they want. It absolutely is not. It has nothing to do with what they actually want. And by the time you find out what it is that they really want, it's like, whoa. Try 2 weeks, huh? Woo, yes. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fast. But we're so busy a lot of times looking for how to catch a manipulator, when honestly, people, if you follow your spirit, that intuition is not going to lead you wrong. It's not going to lie to you. That intuition tells the truth every time. So when you're trying to figure something out and you feeling some type of way, when they say something and it makes you feel some type of way, that's your spirit telling you, back away. It's saying back away. This is not the person. This person is lying. They are pretending. Follow your intuition. Your intuition cannot, will not, does not lie to you. Does not go left. It goes straight. It's going to tell you the truth every time. Yes, indeed. That intuition. Nothing like intuition. Nothing like it. How y'all feel today, though? Everybody feeling good? It's the beginning of the week. I feel good. I just feel good, people. Don't y'all feel good? Why do they get so hurt when you treat them the way that they treat you? Because they are shallow. They can't take what you do to them. Never have, never will. Y'all feeling good? I mean, I'm blessed. I'm feeling good, man. I feel absolutely incredible. People, you have to build yourself up. That's what motivation is all about. You're going to have those days where you don't feel good, where something happens. Listen, if you're in this world, every day of your life, listen to me, every day of your life is going to have some obstacle. It's going to have some type of obstacle in it that's going to try to set you off. It's going to push you in a wrong direction. Guess what? What are you going to choose? There you go, phenomenal mommy. Choose to be happy. Choose to be feeling good. Choose to be positive. So what? Yeah, these people, your coworkers are driving you crazy. Your children acting crazy. Your spouse or whoever, they're treating you like this and that. Guess what? Choose to be happy. Stop giving everybody control over your happiness. People, you know something? When you learn how to control your own happiness, when you learn how to take control of learn how to take control of your happiness. And what I mean by that is when you're able to go and tell people, look here, I'm not going to allow you, I'm not going to give you the power to ruin my day. You know how you'll get up in the morning and your narc or somebody will call you, you'll get a text, you'll get something. You're going to get something that's going to try to tear you down. You got to learn how to take your power back, people. Take your power from those people. Don't empower other sources, other people with your happiness. Your happiness is totally under your control. It's totally under your control. You go to work and your manager is getting on your nerve, and once your co-workers go, and like I said, you go home, your children, your spouse, whoever, you can't give everybody power over your happiness. You have to take control of the power over your happiness. I talked in a video last week. Pain and power cannot reside in the same vessel. Pain and power, they cannot reside in the same vessel. Either you're going to be in pain or you're going to be in power. But you're not going to be both. You're not going to be both, people. Go ahead, talk about Jeremiah 17:9. Pain and power. People, take your power back from the people you're giving your power to. We are so busy saying that, oh man, so-and-so ruined my day. Your whole day? From one conversation, somebody ruined 24 hours from saying one thing. You're giving that person that much control over you. Take your control back, people. You have to take your control back. If you're not going to take your control back from people who manipulate, people who lie, cheat, and steal, you're going to be unhappy like them. You're going to be unsatisfied like they are. Because people who are unhappy, that's something that they practice regularly. They practice that daily. You have to start practicing daily. Just like an exercise. I'm going to practice being happy today. I'm going to practice being overwhelmingly happy today. I'm going to practice being super happy today. How you going to practice being that? It's all in your mind, people. It's all in your mind. Take control. Don't give control of your mind to other people. That's right, JP. They are going to exploit it. When you give other people that kind of control in your life, they are going to exploit you. Okay? They're going to make you miserable. You're going to hate going to work. You're going to hate going home. You're going to hate your life. You're going to hate everything because there's so much negativity around here. People, and all you have to do is take control. Take control of what you can control. You can control you. You can control your thoughts. When you get bad news from somewhere, okay, that's some bad news, but that's not going to take my day. I'm not letting and allowing that to take my joy for this entire day. No. People, life is short. Life is short. I want you to just for a moment imagine yourself at 90 years old. I want you to take a look back at your life and ask yourself, how happy was I? Did I do the things that I wanted to do? Did I live my life the way I wanted to live it? Did I live that way? Or did I just let manipulative people take charge in my life and I just gave it to them? I gave them my power. I just gave everybody the right to violate me. Just take my power. I'm unhappy because you wanted me to be unhappy. No, no. No, you cannot have my joy. You cannot take my happiness. You cannot have my power. You do not have power over me. I have the power to be happy, and I'm happy. I have the power to be happy, and I'm happy. And I claim it. I claim it over myself every day. It's my right to be what I want to be. You have the right to be what you want to be every single day. Take your power back. Take your power back. Take your power from these people. You just walking out here every day. You're just giving it away. You're giving people your power. You're giving people who don't deserve your attention your power. I don't care what they're thinking about. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do, what angle they're coming from. Whatever they're giving you, their little angry spurt they're going to give you for that little 1 or 2 minutes out of your day should not control that other 23 hours and 58 minutes of your day. You cannot allow people, you cannot allow people to just sit there and just plot on you daily and figure out how they're going to give you another miserable day. Because a day turns into a week turns into a month turns into a bad year. You going to let people just take and give you a bad year? People, again, think of yourself at 90 years old and looking back at your life. Look at yourself and look at, did I do what I wanted to do? Or did I just sit back and allow people to just manipulate me? Did I let this narcissist just take over my life and I just played the victim for my whole life? I never stood up for myself at no point. And then look, people, we all go through it. We do. We all go through it. We all have. And I'm not telling anybody that something is wrong with you, because nothing is wrong with you because you go through this. Because we've all gone through this. We've all gone through this. It's nothing wrong with you getting stuck in a situation with that narc. But listen, give yourself time and work your way out of that. You have a whole life here. And for everybody that wants to go out here and make yourself the sacrificial lamb, and you're out here and you're just doing everything to please everybody, and you're doing everything that you can do just to go along, to get along, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. When is it going to be my turn? You're not even doing the things you're doing for other people. You're not even doing for yourself to make yourself happy. You're just giving your happiness away. You're letting somebody else who it doesn't deserve. They don't even deserve your happiness. And you're allowing them to be in your life. You're allowing them to be in your life and take your life and just trash it. Make you unhappy. You're sitting there, you're unsettled. You can't figure things out, and you're trying to figure out, why am I going through this? What is this all about? Take your happiness back. Take your happiness. They do not control your happiness. People, nobody controls your happiness except for you. You do. Yeah, somebody that you have feelings for is mistreating you. Okay, then you got to learn how to start to distance yourself from that person. Because at the end of the day, people, somebody that really loves you, you're never going to have to distance yourself from that person. Never. When when somebody really loves you, when somebody really cares about you, when you have a true blue, a true friend, a true loved one, you're never going to have to go through that with them. Never. Everybody else that's taking you through some of that, people, distance yourself. Take control of your happiness. This is Motivational Monday. It's about reprogramming your mind to start being happy, to start enjoying life, to start enjoying your life. Yeah, we in COVID. So what? I'm not going to allow that to depress me or make me feel some type of way. I'm going to still enjoy my life every single day. Every day I get to see the sun come up. I get to see the moon come out, the stars come out. Every day I still get to live. I get to breathe. I still have a future. And so do you. But you absolutely have to take your power back, people. You can't just let people come into your life. We've gone through. I get it. You know, you might be living in a house with one of them. So what? Even if you're in the house with one of them, they still don't own your happiness. They do not own your happiness, people. And life is about enjoyment. It's about living, loving, and enjoying this life. Live, love, enjoy your life. Because you only got one. You got one of these, people. One. That's it. You don't get to hit a button at the end of it and be like, all right, let me redo this, do this again. Doesn't work like that. I don't know where the energy goes, but I do know that people, we're here to love and live, enjoy this life to the fullest. To the fullest. And some of us have gotten in situations that are so toxic that we don't even see how we're ever going to enjoy life. You've let yourself get into an entanglement with somebody that you cannot ever see being happy with. And that's why I said, just get out of it. It's no need in sitting there and, think about it, people. How could you just say, I'm going to just give my life to somebody who I know there's no way I'm going to be happy with at any point? And that person is showing you they're not only not getting better, they're getting worse. And you're willing to waste your life with that person. You're willing to sit there and do anything just to keep this crap together. Say you want to jump out, but you got kids. Guess what? Your kids have a life too. One day your kids are going to leave you. Okay? Just like you left your parents. We get so tied up into, I don't want to break up the family and I don't want to this, I don't want to that. But then when that narc leaves you, then you sit there, you gotta do something else. You don't have a choice. You know you're not happy. And this is what I'll say. If you know you're not happy and you're living with that narc, then at least be man enough or woman enough to sit down and talk to them and tell them, listen, I'm unhappy and this is why, and this is what you're bringing around me that's making the situation unhappy and toxic. Okay? Talk to them. Talk to the person that you in there with. You got to talk to them because at the end of the day, when you talk to them, that's what relieves everything. And tell them the real truth. See, a lot of times I think that we think because we had a conversation with somebody that we really gave everything we were supposed to give. And you're supposed to be very transparent. When you're talking to your spouse or the person that you're living with, you're supposed to really go all in. Give them the entire truth. Tell them, honey, listen, I love you. I love being with you. I love our family. And I just want the best for us. My thoughts, my intentions here were that we be married, that we live our life blissful with one another, and that we accomplish every goal that we can as a couple. I am here for you. However, I am absolutely, totally unhappy with everything that's going on, starting from this, and somebody who loves you wants to get that straight with you. Couples that really want to be together are willing to sit down and talk that thing out for as long as they need to talk. They will do whatever they have to do. Just like you on this thread right now, you will do what you have to do to keep that relationship together and keep that bond strong, because having a beautiful relationship truly is something worth fighting for. However, if that's not the goal, If both parties are not on the same page, like I said, free your spirit. Free your spirit. You have to free your spirit, because when you free your spirit, you let all of that out. You let that person know and reassure them of your feelings. Because once you cut that off, you don't want to feel that regret. You don't want to go through feeling this regret. It's hard co-parenting with a narc. That's the most difficult thing you ever gonna have to do. You know? But let those people know, let that person know that spill your guts. Spill your guts, people. Let that person know, listen, don't make it a negative conversation. Build it up in love. Build the conversation up in love. Let them know, listen, I care about you. I would do anything for you. But we got to change this. This is not making me smile. This is not where I envision my life going. And if that person isn't for you, then after you have confessed your truth, trust me, it's easy to let them go after that. Because you have poured your heart out. You have let them know that this is what I want. This is how I want to feel. You know, I want to be proud of the relationship I'm in. You know, I want to be able to have a relationship that is honorable. You know, that's what everybody wants. Most people. Thanks, Stay Hungry. Appreciate you. That's right. Lay it out on the table so that so it's transparent, so everybody can see. This is what, so at the end of it, when they're lying on you and everything else, you know, when they're lying on you at the end of it, you can say, listen, I came to you, poured my heart out to you, told you that I love you, I want to be with you, I will do anything that I can do to make this relationship right. And what did they do with it? They just took it and just kept it moving, right? Like, oh, well, some people, if they're a manipulative person, that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep it moving. But guess what? You have freed your spirit. At that point, you have freed your spirit. And they can just take their little self and go on with if whatever's, you know, floating their boat or whatever. Okay, you can go ahead. But at least you have freed yourself. People, it are so many of us who I know that have been in bondage, who are still in bondage because you don't know how to get out. You don't know the pathway to get out because we're builders. Empaths are builders. And manipulators know that. We're builders. We don't know how to destroy a relationship. We don't know how to destroy a family. We don't know how to dismantle it and tear it apart, you know, and defame it and make it an embarrassment. We don't know how to do stuff like that. So as we navigate, you know, we're trying to learn. So how do you get out of it? Because if you guys notice, if you look in the comments, a lot of people want to know, how do you get out of this? How do you make that decision? And that's why I said what I said. That's why you have to go to the person in love. Go to that person that you're living with. I'm talking to the people who still are in the house with that narc. Go to them and just confront them. Listen, this isn't what I planned. I don't like this, you know, this battle that's going on in here. I don't like it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a relationship. I wanted a loving relationship. I wanted somebody that I could sit here with and we could grow old together and we could walk on the beach together and we could just walk off in the sunset when we got old. Yeah. I wanted somebody that I could love for the rest of my life. Give the person your truth. Tell them what it really is that you were there for. Tell them what you were there for. Thanks, Pamela. Appreciate you. Don't be afraid to tell people how you feel. Spill your guts. Spill your guts. Tell those people, listen, honey, I love you. I want this. I want us. But I want us to be happier than we've ever been before. Because people, you can be happy by yourself. Okay? I remember hearing that expression, you can do bad by yourself. you can be happy by yourself. Okay? And I said all that to say, you gotta try, you gotta learn, because the thing that's gonna beat you up when you get out of that situation is you're always gonna be like, dang, I wonder what would have happened if I would have said this? What would have happened if I would have said that? Should I have taken this approach? When you lead with love, you can't just take all that on yourself, people. You can't take the blame when you're leading with love. Be the loving person. Let that person choose all of the destruction. Let them do that. Because you don't want to be the one living in regret. See, a narcissist, they live in regret their entire life. That's their life. That's why the narcissist always backtracks. That's why they always seek old supply out. That's why they keep that supply on the bench. Because they always plan to come back to it. Because they know that the next situation that they're in, the next entanglement, is simply going to be the exact same thing. They just ran to somebody else, sprint to somebody else, and now look at it. Crazy town. Right back to crazy town. That's all it's going to be. So don't give it too much. Give yourself enough. What's up, Nog Hate? Give yourself enough that you gave your truth to that person. And after you gave your truth to that person, hey, you can drop the mic. You can let them go where they're going, and you can go where you're going. Because for good people, if you're really a good person, then there are billions of people out here that are looking for you. Absolutely looking for you. Hey, Amber, they always gonna keep calling. That's what they do. Tell them, JP, block them. Block them. That's all. Just block them. Keep it moving. So look, people, you see how fast our time be going by? Wasn't that a quick hour? That was fast. Before we get to this love bomb at the end, because we always do that. I just want to make a quick few announcements about some things I do have coming up. You guys definitely know about that happy hours on Friday, but Wednesday, we're going to do that love bomb on Wednesday. Listen, people, I want everybody in here to compete to see how much you are loving on yourself on Wednesday. That is a all-day love bomb. We're going to love bomb ourselves for 1 hour. We might talk a little bit, but we're going to love bomb ourselves for that hour. Okay? Friday, I got a young lady coming on the show Friday. And Friday, she's all the way from South Africa. And she is sharp when it comes to dealing with the narc. So you guys do not want to miss that. I'm going to put the poster on my community page. And hey, you guys, we're about to really get busy out here. So also, I got a different team that I'm working with right now. And we got some other things coming up. I'll talk to you about that on Wednesday. For you guys who are not in my Facebook group, listen, Narcissists Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. I'm telling you, if you're an empath, you are going to love it. Now, if you're a narc, just want to jump in the group, you ain't going to like it. I'm telling you, you ain't going to like it. You ain't going to like this group. That's right, Captain Marvel. You got to exhaust all your efforts. So look, everybody, again, if you're just visiting the page, hit that subscribe button because we have fun every week. I'm on here for this Motivational Monday. Wednesday, we're going to love bomb ourselves like we done lost our minds. You hear me? And Friday, we're going to have that grown folk conversation. We're going to let ladies, y'all can let your hair down. Fellas, you can get your cigar. We're whatever you're gonna smoke or whatever, and your drinks. Ladies, have your Moscato, your wine, however you want to do it. But we're just gonna kick back and we're gonna give some real grown-up conversation about, navigating in this relationship world and just different aspects and different things we're dealing with this narcissist out here. You dig? Hey, I appreciate all of y'all, Kim. There you go. I want y'all to go follow. I want y'all to go subscribe. My girl, Knox Hate. They love me. She's new out here, and she is mean. She was on the show Friday, y'all. She was on the first show Friday. And look, if you want to be a guest on my show on Friday for the happy hour, y'all got to send me an inbox and let me know. Because, I always want to just talk to different people. It's nothing like just being able to kick it, lay back, have some fun. Because that's a fun hour. It goes so fast. We'd be like, whoa, So, yeah. So, and I got a lot of different guests coming up. I got a lot of different events coming up. Man, I'm doing so many different things. I forget. So listen, I know some people are watching this, and one particular lady from Oakland, I forgot. My messages in my messages on my Facebook Messenger, they move so fast. It's like 300 people a day it could move. So it's hard for me to relocate where you were. So send me another message. I definitely don't want to miss out on that show right there. And I think that's just about it. Book is coming soon, people. Yes, indeed. A life changer. You hear me? Life changer. Book is coming soon, people. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a life changer for you. All right, that's my show. And hey, I had a great time with y'all. Can we get some love in here? Because I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love this relationship with you. I love how we get down. I love how y'all go in the comments and get to rapping to each other. There we go. There we go. Show me that love. Come on, let's get that love in there. That's right. I love me. I love you. I love this relationship, people. Listen, this is how a relationship is supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's reciprocation. It's us loving one another. We're loving each other. We're giving each other the same thing y'all feel I'm giving y'all giving back to me. And I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop because we're not leaving anybody behind. You hear me? We're not leaving anybody behind. Yes, indeed. I don't care what country you in. Listen, when this book drops, it's probably going to be sometime next. You guys, it is incredible. It is incredible. Yes, that's right. The sound too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until I see you guys on Love Bomb Wednesday, good night.